Eckman 10 Sports. Fuchsias. Yeah, you know we wildin'. 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 It's that 10 Mint Gem Sports. Yeah. It's that Gem Mint 10 Sports. Yeah.
Hey everyone, welcome in. This is Josh from Eckman Sports Collectibles. I am here with Gem Mint 10 Sports, bringing you another Market Movers video. I am going to try to keep doing these once a week, whether it's in the pod or just on the YouTube channel. I know I have a lot of information here today about some baseball players. So my goal in the upcoming future is to basically just bring you guys information, help you guys out. If you're looking to invest in someone, maybe guide you in some direction of what you guys want to do. This is some of my own personal opinions, maybe some of Scotty's, Lucky's. Just all of us are putting our own basically 2 cents in what we think, what we like. Doesn't mean it's the best, doesn't mean it's the worst. You guys take it with what you want, and hopefully we can help some people out in their investment opportunities or selling, whatever it is. Today, I'm going to touch on all 3 sports, NFL, MLB, NBA. Maybe next week I'll bring some World Cup info. I haven't personally gotten to soccer too much, but I mean, I love watching it. But I haven't got a chance to get into it to know too much about it, so I have to do some research. But really, the NBA right now, there's nothing crazy going on. Shy, if you remember the last video I made, I think it was about a week or 2 ago. Shy is still going up, still playing well. De'Aaron Fox is now finally, he's playing pretty good, so looking for his cards. They're on the rise now. Shy, I would say if you get a good deal, get it. But he's going up now, so I don't know if he's going to be at his peak or not. It just depends on how the rest of the season goes. De'Aaron Fox is on the rise, so as long as he's not jumping too fast, you could probably still get in on some of his stuff, purchase it, and then if you want to sell it or hold on to it, just depending on what you think he's going to happen the rest of the year and maybe the next couple years. One, I would say, surprising thing in the NBA that I have noticed so far is Zion. Zion Williamson has been nosediving on a lot of his cards, although he is averaging 23, 7, and 4. And the Pelicans, at this point, which was like a few days ago when I wrote this down, were 13 and 8. So they're playing well. He's playing pretty well. And his cards are still going down pretty good. I don't think that's anything to worry about. I think it's maybe just the market and maybe where people are buying. So me personally, I'm probably buying Zion still heavy. Buying very heavy right now as he's going down. And even as he starts to go up a little bit, I'll probably still buy a few things. But, I mean, yeah, right now I'm definitely not selling anything if I don't have to. So I'm going to buy a lot of Zion if I can. So that's pretty much it for the NBA. NFL, we're getting down to the wire here. We're gonna start seeing some teams who's gonna be pushing for the playoffs, the wild cards. What's gonna happen there? It's gonna be pretty big. It's gonna determine what cards are gonna start sliding, what cards are gonna start going up a little bit. So I'm gonna say, to no surprise, Zach Wilson benched. Mike White came in that first game, lit it up. Came in the second game against the Vikings, I think. I think they had a chance to win that game. They couldn't punch it in from like the 1 yard line or something like that. Clearly, Mike White's the guy for right now. I don't think Zach Wilson's coming back to the Jets. I think he's done for the year. I think he's moving on next year. Whether he can go somewhere or not, I don't know. I don't know how that's going to work. Someone else to keep an eye out on. I just got the notification today. Baker Mayfield was released by the Panthers. I don't know if that means anything. I don't know if where he's going to go. Unfortunately, Jimmy Garoppolo broke his ankle or broke his foot, and he's out for the rest of the season. So the 49ers are a playoff team. And they need someone. I don't know if Baker is the answer. But they do need somebody. So who knows what they're going to end up doing to hopefully help their chances through the playoffs if they can make it in. Surprising investment opportunity to watch. I wrote him off after last year because I think it was last year that he got in for a few games when Rodgers was out. But Jordan Love, his cards are going up pretty good right now. I don't know if it was because of 2 games ago when he got in for a series or 2. He went 6 of 9 for 113 yards and a touchdown. Rodgers is probably on his way out. He just got done beating the Bears. So I think he's on his way out because he made a comment in the game that You don't know when he's going to be back. So that probably means that I don't know if retirement's going to be a thing, but I think Rodgers is close to being done with the Packers. And so Jordan Love could be the next guy in. And if you think about it, this is kind of how Rodgers got his role. Brett Favre finally was done and got out of there, whatever it was, and Rodgers came in. He sat for, I think, 2, 3, 4 years, whatever it was, and Jordan Love has kind of had to do the same thing. So who knows? I mean, Jordan Love could come in and be something great. So if you're sitting on Jordan Love cards, I would keep them, hold on to them, and if you have a chance to buy more, I would say take the risk and invest in that. I think I'm going to do that myself. So yeah, that's about all I have for football too. Baseball is pretty much on the downtrend right now. So I mean, baseball is kind of coming to the off season. It's going to start dying off a little bit. So I was reading a couple headlines here the other day, just basically some prospects to watch. So, 3 names that stood out for me. One was, and hopefully I pronounce these right, so don't kill the messenger. Prospects to watch, I would think, Corbin Carroll, Arizona. He's ranked number 3 right now on top 100 prospects. Corbin Carroll, from my stats that I wrote down so far, he debuted in August this year, and at 104 at bats, he had a 260 stash line, 9 doubles, 2 triples, and 4 home runs. So he did pretty decent in just that little basically short instant that we got of him. He did pretty well. The only blemish I would say in his 104 at bats, basically, he did strike out nearly 30% of his at bats. But I that's just plate appearances. So I think that's something that can be fixed. Just protecting the plate and not swinging too early on some of those pitches, and I really think that can be fixed. So yeah, Carroll, I would definitely look into. He's already in the league. He played 104 games last year for Arizona. He looks like a promising prospect coming up. So I definitely would keep your eyes on him. I would say a high risk investment is if I'm saying this right, Anthony Volpe, a New York Yankee. He is still in the minors right now. In 2021, he hit just over 300 and nearly 200 at bats, and I think it was in single A. So they moved him up right to Double A. Played 132 games, hit 250 with 500 at bats. So his stats were kind of staying right around there where you want to see him at. He almost doubled his home runs totals in those at bats, but he did triple his strikeouts. So kind of the same thing with Carroll that you see with Volpe or Volpe, however you say it. It's pretty much the same thing where it's just kind of probably be experience getting on the plate. And just getting swings in. In Triple A, now he moved up. He went Single A to Double A in 2022, and then he went into Triple A. At the end of 2022, hit in 100 at bats, he was hitting 236. So he was back and forth between 300, 236, whatever it was. But the fact that he was moving up was pretty good. I don't know if you'll see him in opening day playing for the Yankees. I don't know if that'll be the case. You could, but I'm not sure. He is making his way through, though. He's a great investment with huge upside. I do know that his Bowman auto raw is going for like 250, give or take a little bit, but it has went for as high as 1,000. So that shows that this guy has a lot of upside, that people do believe in him, and he is showing people something that is making them think like he could be something big here in the next couple years. So I definitely would keep your eye out on him. Last one, I think right now is a no-brainer. Ellie De La Cruz, playing for, I think it's Cincinnati, I believe. I can't remember exactly where. But Ellie De La Cruz, he's 14 on the Prospects Top 100. He's a switch hitter, 6'5", 200 pounds. So he's a mammoth of a human being. So he just seems like someone that's doing really well. There's not a lot of stats right now for him to like kind of give a a little inkling of if he's performing right now at this point. But I will say he had a little bit in the single A and double A, and he's consistently hitting over 300, and he's just crushing home runs. And nowadays, in my opinion, this will be something Scotty will have to touch on all these players. He's the baseball guy. I'm not really, but I'm trying to learn as much as I can as I go and kind of try to fill it out because I want to try to bring you guys all kinds of different things. But in my experience, or my opinion, is these guys that are crushing home runs that can hit the ball like that, they're going to be a force to be reckoned with when they get to the MLB. And I think Ellie De La Cruz he's one of those guys. So I do have a couple of his cards myself. I'm collecting them. I'm holding on to them, waiting for that right time to sell them. But yeah, those are just three guys that I would say that to look for in the off season for the MLB. Put in the comments, guys. Let us know what you think of those guys that I brought up. Of any of the information that I brought up to you guys, put it in the comments. Let us know what you think of them. Let us know if you think that there's someone else that we should have touched base on, and I can either do it next week or the next video, whenever that comes out. Like and subscribe, guys. I beg you guys, please like and subscribe. We appreciate the support already. We're growing. We're building up our platforms from YouTube to TikTok to whatnot pages, whatever it is. We're building it up. We're getting it out there. We're really focusing on right now for the end of the year or going into the new year. We're focusing on bringing the YouTube page up, getting content out there for you guys. We're going to be starting hopefully a betting podcast. It's only going to be about 10, 15-minute podcast, but we're going to come in, talk a little bit of betting, football, basketball right now, see what we can bring up for you guys. We got that. We got product reviews. Check out my recent review of TriStar Hidden Treasures autographed jerseys. We got mini helmets, autographed baseballs. All three of us are going to be bringing that to our streams, so I think that's going to be a huge hit. When you can get mystery box autographed memorabilia, you can't go wrong. So I think that's a huge, huge hit. So yeah, thanks guys for tuning in to Market Movers. I'm glad to bring this to you guys. I'm glad to bring the numbers. Hopefully I helped someone. Maybe I inspired someone to go out and look into a couple players. And if you guys find any great deals that you like, whoa, I can't believe I got this guy, that if I wasn't watching this video, I would have never thought about it, leave it in the comments. Let us know what you guys get yourself into, and I'd love to hear some success stories from you guys. So I appreciate it. Until next time, we'll see you guys later.